Hi guys, Creative Lauri here. Welcome. Okay, this is a long video, so grab your coffee. I did two different recipes than I normally do when I cook carrot dogs, and I wanted to share it with you. The cost of these hot dogs per hot dog is 23 cents each. The buns were from Walmart. They were 92 cents for 8. The carrots were $2.99 for about 30. And the marinade I rounded up for about 10 cents per marinade that I did. So I just pieced it out, and it was about 23 cents. That does not include the condiments I put on afterwards, because that's to your discretion and what you like, or my pretzels, but I think I include that at the end. So I hope you enjoy this video. Hi guys, Creative Lauri here. Welcome. Okay, so I am making some carrot dogs. Other people have been bringing them up. I make them every year for the summer holidays, like Memorial Day, 4th of July, barbecues that we might randomly have, like my dad and I. What's the other one? Labor Day. And I really enjoy them through the summertime because they're just kind of light and refreshing, but they have a very distinct, heavy hot dog taste. So I was mentioning to a couple of channels that, yeah, I make carrot dogs also. And because they had mentioned a channel that was making them, and I thought, oh, I'm going to go check it out, because I had previously mentioned that I just got some liquid smoke, and I want to try that with the carrot dogs. But Sarah, sorry, that's my cat. And I thought I'm going to try this other way also that the channel had suggested, and her name, it's a really long name and it's kind of hard to remember, so I'm gonna pause and see if I can go back and look at the video. Okay, it's called the Whole Food Plant-Based Cooking Show. It's kind of a mouthful, but I really like, I kind of watched a few videos and I have subscribed. I really liked her just straightforwardness and not a whole lot of jibber jabber like I do, but I do appreciate it. And I thought it was a really great recipe, and she basically did does what I do with my carrot dogs, which the first step is you steam your carrots and you cut them to size first of all, and then you steam them, which I already did in my crock pot. And then you're gonna make the marinade. Now that I have not done. I've always just put barbecue sauce and then roast them, which I love barbecue sauce on hot dogs. Even as a kid, I liked it like that when I ate meat. So when I went, or I got liquid smoke, I thought I would try that method for my carrot dogs, but then I learned of her method and I thought, okay, let me try both ways. And I don't have exactly everything that she has, and I'll explain. So one side we will do the liquid smoke with some of the spices, but the other way, she used liquid, or what is it called? Braggs amino acids, which I've never bought it because it's always been a little expensive for me. So in place of that, it's like a soy sauce replacement, and so I'm going to use soy sauce, a light soy sauce. She uses onion powder, and she uses Dijon mustard, which I like Dijon mustard, but I always usually buy the spicy brown. And then she does use the smoked paprika, which I do have. So I'm going to do that, her style, in one bowl for the marinade, and then I'm going to do the liquid smoke. And now that's very potent. I did test it on something else. It's very, very pungent and very strong. So you just use a little bit. So I think I'm going to add the smoked paprika. I think I'm going to do the Dijon and also the onion powder. So basically the same thing. It's just going to be the soy sauce versus the liquid smoke. So I'm going to go ahead and put everything in here, and I'll tell you what the measurements that she said were. And if I have some left over, which I think I will, I'll save it and make it, or even freeze it, and then make it for Memorial Day and 4th of July, because I'm only going to be making 4 carrots. So I'm going to eat one of each, and then I want my dad to test and taste them also. So he'll get one of each. He's not here, but I'll take it to him. So, and I'll probably see him tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let me get the marinade all together, and then I'll tell you what's in it. Okay, one thing I forgot to mention is you're going to add 3/4 cup of water. So I did that to each. Now, in addition to the liquid smoke one, and I'll write all of this in the description box, I only put like one, like not even a full teaspoon of the liquid smoke, because it's so strong. And then I added 2 tablespoons of water on top of the 3/4 cup, because I was just worried, you know, it might be a little strong. So I'm just going to take my whisk like she did, and we're going to mix it all together. I'll come back once it's mixed, and then we'll add the carrots to it, and then we'll marinate it. Sorry, I don't mean to shake the camera. I'm holding it with one hand and shaking, stirring with the other. So let me do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so everything's mixed up. They both smell really good, in all honesty. They both really do. Now, you might see like there's a little chunk of onion powder that hasn't disintegrated. Mine is kind of, it's older, so it's big chunks of it, so I had to like kind of pound it into powder. But what I would suggest, honestly, is instead of just putting 3/4 cup of water, putting hot water. And so put your kettle on, and I think that would be better. But it'll all work out when we scorch them, because you're going to scorch them in a pan after you marinate them. So let me put the carrots in here, and I'll come right back. All right, so one thing she does say to do is test it with a fork to make sure that, you know, it's soft and tender like a hot dog. And she does say, be careful, because you don't want to break it, which I know better, and I did. So I broke that one. And it's interesting, because with this one, the mustard is like sort of, I don't know if you could see it, like attaching to the carrot. Whereas this one with the soy sauce, not as much. So I'm going to put these in the fridge. I think if you were to use hot water, you want it to cool down first and then put it in the fridge. And I think she said 4 hours, but I think these are so tender. I think 2 hours would probably be enough. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put these in the fridge once they cool down. So that's what I did, is I placed these in the refrigerator once they cool down, and I actually had them in there for 2 days, because I realized I had so many leftovers that I needed to finish first, and I didn't want to waste that. So I knew that these would be okay marinating. Once I had put them in there, I realized that this liquid is actually, the recipe says it's enough for 4 dogs per marinade, but to me it's more like 6 to 8 dogs if you have it in a shallower pan to marinade. So just so you know, that I think it makes a lot more marinade than they say. Okay, I lost the footage of me scorching the dogs, but you basically just steam them in the marinade, and then you just kind of let it, caramelize, and the liquid evaporates and caramelizes into yumminess onto the carrot dog. But I did it like on a medium heat. So I'm just showing you all the condiments that I use: mustard, ketchup, mayo, relish, crispy onions on the Walmart bun, and let's just see how they end up turning out. Okay, here it is. So I forgot to show you the hot dog before how it looked, but I'll show you the next one. I did spray a little bit of, when I was steaming them, a little bit of olive oil. I have it in like a little spray pump, and I just sprayed like 2 pumps just to kind of caramelize it, because the mustard got caramelized, and I think that's going to be, let me turn, there we go. I don't know if you could see it in there, but those dark spots are caramelized mustard. So, moment of truth. And I put those little crispy onions on it. Let's take a bite. Mmm. Ooh, I really like the hickory smoke. That definitely makes it taste like a hot dog. This is kind of bready. I should have made a bigger hot dog. Let me take another bite. Sorry, I had to pause. 2 things I would do different. I would definitely get like a whiter carrot. I specifically chose the carrots that weren't as wide, but now realizing it's a bready, hot dog bun, it can handle it. Very good, but that's one thing I changed. I will change next time. I guess it's just one thing. And I did spray the olive oil. So we'll have to taste test the next one in a few days, because I can only eat so many. But the crispy onions on top really make it, I like texture. And I always put a ton of condiments on my hot dog. So this was really, really, really good. Now I think, just depending, I could have it with chips. I'm actually going to eat a grapefruit because I'm hungry for like citrus, but I'm going to see how I feel after one of these, because that is a lot of bread. And so that's why I think next time we'll definitely make bigger carrot dogs. But it's very good. Let me try this other end, because the other end is like a thicker hot dog, and we'll see. Yeah, it's better. I have a feeling I'm going to be partial to the liquid smoke one. It's very good. I would definitely suggest it. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you all go, because I want to try the next hot dog, and I'll bring you along for it. But I'm already partial to this one. So thank you for watching. I'll be back with the next hot dog. Okay, guys, I'm back to do, this is the next day. I'm gonna have the soy sauce dogs that I made. And last night I had the hickory smoke one, liquid smoke. That was very good. I've already gotten my bread all ready with all my little condiments except for the relish. Now the bun is already breaking, but I decided to put both carrots in there because I didn't like how much bread to carrot dog ratio there was. So I'm gonna do that, put some relish on it, put some crispy onions on it, have a little bit of pretzels with it, and half a grapefruit because I didn't finish my other half a grapefruit last night. Okay, I'll be back and I'll show you what the carrot looks like. Okay, here they are. I think they look pretty good. I think my hot dog bun is going to split at the bottom. Now this one, I did not scorch it with a little spray of oil. I just wanted to see the difference. But I think in the future, I'm going to be doing them on the grill. Steaming the carrots outside of my barbecue. Once I have it fired up and ready to go, I'll be doing that. So all I need to do is add the relish and my crispy onions, and I'll be back. Okay, I put more mustard on top, and I'm going to have a little bit of pretzels with it. It's a little less than a serving of pretzels, so it's about 6 cents. But it's like 6 cents because I don't eat as many as they say in a package. But I think I just am craving pretzels, especially with the hot dogs. So got my water. So I'm gonna have to, let's see. I don't know if I'll be able to. Nope, I need 2 hands. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm doing this one-handed. Okay, the ratio to bun, with the carrots and the bun, much better. Much, much better. However, I don't like the way these taste as much. I like the liquid smoke much, much better. Well, I did not like this one. As I continued eating it, the flavor kept building and building, and it was way too pungent. And I know there were 2 carrot dogs, but this definitely was not my favorite. With that said, I definitely think that out of the 2, the hickory liquid smoke was the winner. And that ties with my original version of just barbecue sauce, scorched in a pan. So I hope you enjoyed this little taste test, and I think I will be using going forward the liquid smoke, marinade, and my barbecue sauce, and I will be barbecuing them on my grill outdoors. So with that said, I wish you guys all a very blessed and safe 4th of July. Enjoy your family and friends, and hopefully you'll try these carrot dogs out. So have a blessed 4th of July, everyone. Bye.